Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're jumping into something really, really important for, well, just understanding how we're doing overall. Kidney blood tests. Maybe not the most glamorous topic, but honestly, so vital. We're going to look at what they actually are, why they're so good for you, the real benefits, and crucially, where you can get one done right here in Chesterfield.
That's the plan. We're sort of aiming to give you a clear, easy shortcut to understanding your kidney health. We've been looking at the info on the Blood Test UK website. It's a great resource, actually. The idea is really to help you feel confident about, taking charge of this part of your health.
Okay, let's break it down then. What is a kidney blood test in simple terms? Like, what are they actually looking for?
Yeah, good question. Basically, it's a check to see how well your kidneys are doing their main job, cleaning your blood. They look for certain waste products or gunk in your blood, things like creatinine.
Creatinine, right. I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's a waste product from your muscles. And also something called BUN, which is blood urea nitrogen. That comes from protein breaking down. They also check electrolytes like sodium and potassium. If these levels are, a bit off, it might signal that your kidneys are maybe struggling a bit, getting tired.
Okay, so it's like looking for clues in the blood. Now, you mentioned benefits. This is where it gets really interesting for people listening, right? What are the main wins for you?
Oh, absolutely. The biggest one, honestly, catching problems early, that's huge.
Like finding a tiny crack before it becomes a big break.
Exactly like that. Kidney issues often don't shout about themselves until things are quite advanced. No symptoms sometimes for ages. These tests can spot tiny changes way, way earlier, years earlier sometimes. That gives you a massive head start to do something about it, which, keeps you healthier and can even save money down the line on more complex treatments.
That makes total sense. Early warning. What else?
Well, the second big win is about keeping a close eye on things, especially if you already have certain health conditions.
Like diabetes or high blood pressure.
Precisely. Those conditions put extra strain on the kidneys. So if you have either of those, regular kidney tests are really, really important. They let your doctor track how your kidneys are coping over time, and they can adjust treatments to help protect them. Keep them safe.
Right. And does it also help with knowing if medicines are working okay?
Yes, that's the third key benefit. The tests show if the treatments you're on are doing their job properly for your body. And crucially, they also check that the medicines aren't causing any unintended harm to your kidneys. So it ensures your care is both effective and safe.
Okay, this is all sounding really important. So let's bring it local. What does this mean for you listening right there in Chesterfield? Where can you get this test done?
Good question. You've actually got quite a few options locally in Chesterfield, which is great. There are the hospitals, of course, like the Chesterfield Royal Hospital. They have proper labs set up for these kinds of tests.
Okay, the hospital. What else?
There are also private clinics. They can be a good option if, say, you want your results back a bit quicker, or maybe you prefer not to wait for an appointment.
And probably the most common starting point for many people.
Your GP surgery, yeah. Your local doctor's office. They can often do these tests very easily, maybe as part of a routine checkup. It's often the simplest way.
That's convenient. Are there any other options?
There are some mobile services now, phlebotomy services. They can sometimes even come to your home to take the blood sample, which is, super handy if getting out and about is tricky for you.
Wow, that is convenient. Okay, quick practical point. Any prep needed if you're going for one?
Sometimes, yeah, your doctor will tell you. But sometimes you might need to fast, not eat or drink anything except water for maybe 8 to 12 hours beforehand. It's always good to drink plenty of water generally. Stay hydrated.
Okay.
And this is really important. Always tell your doctor about any medicines or even supplements you're taking, because some things can affect the results.
Right. Good tip. Always tell them what you're taking. And then the results.
Your doctor will get the results, and they'll sit down with you or call you to explain what your numbers mean. They'll tell you if everything looks okay, or if maybe you need to take some next steps for your health.
Okay, so wrapping this up then. The big idea seems to be that knowing about your kidney health is, well, pretty powerful. It puts you more in control. And the good news is there are plenty of ways for you to get this check done, especially right here in Chesterfield.
Exactly. And remember, a lot of this helpful info, it's available on the Blood Test UK website if you want to read more. Just knowing your numbers helps you have better conversations with your doctor. It's about being proactive, not just reacting when something goes wrong.
Definitely proactive. So here's something for you to think about after listening today. What's just one small thing you could do, maybe today, maybe this week, to learn a bit more about your own kidney health? Or perhaps even just starting that conversation with your doctor about getting a checkup. Something to mull over. Until next time on The Deep Dive, stay well and stay curious.